Good morning, all my beautiful people out there. I hope you're doing well this Saturday. It is a beautiful, beautiful day here in Threaded Lines Quilt Shop. Obviously, we keep it a balmy 72 degrees with air conditioner, but it's you know, outside it's a good day. We actually have a little bit of a cooler weekend and a very cooler, much cooler week in store. So I hope you're doing well this morning. I've got my coffee, I've got my people, I've got you guys in store for our normal color match Saturday. Now, we do this and you're like, again, but what we're really trying to bring across is that there are things that we have, abilities that we can do, products that we can provide for you that actually make your life better, easier, can make decisions quicker, and get products and projects. We always talk about unfinished projects, right? UFOs that aren't done, and some of these things can really help you finish those projects. So I like to do these to be able to show you. Plus, I've added a little bit of surprise. I'm not going to get into it quite yet, but I had a little fun this morning, and I said I'm going to add a little surprise in, so even Jennifer doesn't know about this. But that's normal for Mr. Threaded Lines to throw in a little curveball there, right? So, but we're doing well this morning. So let's start off with. I guess we could go by order, chronological order here. So those of you who have scissors need to be sharpened in the area. The scissor guy's coming November 19th. He comes once a month, does the scissor sharpening in store and stuff like that. So make sure you put down the date, November 19th. If you want to drop it off, you can come sometime before that point, drop it off. He'll sharpen them, and then we can get them back and stuff like that. The 23rd, we're doing the holiday open house. So we'll be doing like some holiday treats. We'll have a little bit of a trunk show, some demos, calendar signing, because we talked about the checkers calendar that we have. So make sure that you do that. And we're actually partnering with our next door neighbor here in the building that we have at Home Market by Amber. You should really check out her shop. She's got some cool stuff. We half of our furniture in this place is from her because she's got some really good stuff at really great prices. So you got two stores to come to. So come visit us, come see us, and stuff like that. But those that are online, we'll have stuff for that as well. But I just wanted to shout out to the Home Market by Amber next door that we actually are partnering with on this and doing this weekend. I've got the mistletoe shop hop, I think it's called, or the Christmas shop hop. It's the 4th through the 7th of December. So we're getting that going, and that's coming up soon. We're getting prepared for that. Also, we're doing a sample sale. I forgot to mention this the last time. We're doing a sample sale, I think the second week in December. So what that means is we're going to put all of our samples that have been made out that you can buy already made. And because a lot of people have questioned, hey, I'm not sure I want to make that quilt, but hey, can I buy the sample? Well, there's your opportunity. So we're going to have that going on. We're going to have that going on for the that second week in December. So good morning, Kelly. Good to see you. I see Okra Like. Did I say that right? Okra Like. 6, B. Karna and Linda Moriarty joined, as well as Kelly. So I assume that's Kelly Lucas. So hopefully I got that right. So it's always fun on Instagram handles trying to figure out, but I think I recognize the picture. So welcome in. Hope y'all are all doing well. So we also getting toward the end of the year, I almost forgot. Today is the last day of the end of bolt sale. So we've had a really good response. A lot of people have taken advantage of the end of bolt sale. So if you have not taken advantage of this, or that you want to get a good chunk of fabric, it doesn't have to be a lot. I mean, there could be 1 yard left or something. I get 20% off that 1 yard, or 2, 3, 4, however many at the end of the bolt. As long as you buy the end of the bolt, you get the 20% off. So I mean, that's really cool. So go out and get some fabric and get that 20% off the fabrics. So we got that going on. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, let me check this out. So I don't know how Jennifer's going to do it, but I think next month is we have the 5th Saturday coming up too as well on Christmas. Let me see how I can do this. Don't you know I'm trying to do stuff on the fly, and that doesn't always work. But anyways, that's coming up. You'll hear more about that too as well coming up. But I think that matches all the things we're going on. I like to show our beautiful shop. I'll just take a moment to kind of step out of the way, kind of let you look. Well, I take a little sip of coffee and stuff like this, but it gives you an idea of our shop. You can actually see, I like to show some of our lovely designers that are in, like Libs, Juicy, Allison Glass. If you don't know them, we keep, and I have several others. We talk about Tim Holtz, Tula Pink, but that doesn't mean that's what we all have. You know, only thing we have. Let me see if I can step out this way. And we got some beautiful design quilt up here. You can't quite see the exploding heart of Texas and America down here, but then we have some that are up higher that are really good designs. So definitely check us out. If you think about a new project, new things to do, look for us, go check it out. So without further ado, hopefully we will, let's see. Okra Lake said hi, and yeah, Kelly, good, it was you. I got it right. And then Flying Penguin 88. That one, I would love to tell you. It's a pattern. It's one of the new ones we have. So Kelly, unfortunately, I can't tell you at this moment. But it's and it's right there. I could probably walk back there real quick and see. But let me get going here, and then maybe I'll put it in the comments or something like that a little later to let you know what it is. I know exactly one you're talking about, but I'm stuck a little bit by my speaker and my microphone here. So I can't really walk back there and see, but I will get that for you and put it on the comments. So, but anyways, so this whole thing's about color matching, right? So and we always have our ladies in-house. They pull out a card from the color match system by Sarah Renae Clarke, which is a really, really good system. If you haven't seen these color cubes, I guess I am going to have to break off my microphone a second. Give me just a second. I always forget to take this with me, so. Sorry, everybody. I know they don't like dead air, but you know, you think you're prepared, you think you got everything together, and then you know how that goes, right? So the color cubes by Sarah Renae Clarke are these cubes that are actually really cool, and inside those cubes are all these cards that have all kinds of pictures, you know, feelings, emotions, everything like that you could want coming through. I mean, there's beautiful, beautiful colors and scenes and designs and stuff like that. So what these do is they help you really match your colors. So you have a stash of fabric. You know, this 2024 is all about bust your stash, right? I mean, that's been the theme overall that everybody's done. So what we did is we really went all in on this. And that's why we have these color match Saturdays. And so in this today, we're actually going to match this scene. Beautiful, beautiful. That's a great scene that I like to match all the time. So you got the mountains with the snow covering them. You got the field with the nice flowers in there. There's even a tree there, beautiful blue sky. So what this says, okay, if you want to have this kind of scene or something like that, or feeling in your quilt, then these colors will get you there, right? And so those are 5 colors they picked out. And then on the back, it kind of tells you what the colors are and also variations that also can work. So you can use light, medium, darks, and that will still all fall within those ranges. So you may not think those go together, but that's a good way of matching colors and getting things going with it. So again, think about this color as I show you this. And these are all, what I'm going to show you is, I mean, the color cubes, everything that I'm doing here is all, you can get them on our site. So it's under our live show on our website. So I'm pasting or putting in the 2 links to that if you want to get to them. But this really can show you, you know, the color cubes and comes with the fabrics. And I'm going to show you some fabrics that I've linked in too. And I wanted to point out, you know, sometimes we buy collections so we can match. This helps you go across collections, and I'll prove it here in a second. So let's start with the color that's to your right. So this is the Rainbow Spice, right? So you've got this color here, right? Gives you that purple thing. So this is Rainbow Spice, and this one's Tanzanite. Okay, so we've got a collection of Rainbow Spice here. Next thing we move to is Tilda, which the solids and Thistle. Okay, so now we've got that color. Do you see how we're moving across here? And then let's put some kind of design, since we're talking about you know, having grass in the fields and stuff like that, let's think about this, kind of putting some texture to it. And now I've got that middle color, and this is Billy Rue's mosaic, and this one is his Surya in plum. So that, you know, we're going across this, and you can see we're getting some pretty good designer fabrics and stuff like this. This is also Billy Rue mosaic. This is conifer and sprout, and now we're in this darker green one here, so it gives a little color texture to it. And you can see we talked about the light, medium, dark on the background, right? So we have some of that included in here, so you've actually given that kind of texture to it. And then finally, we're actually warped and weft hue in grass. Oops, as I bang everything. So now you got that end color, right? So let me see if I can get there, that end color. So that now when I turn, let me see if I can turn this the right way. It's always fun when it's backwards to you, right? So when now I turn this, now I've got all those colors included here, and now I've got everything I can make if I'm wanting to, you know, bring this feeling into my quilt, or if I want to match these kind of colors to really accent, you know, something that I'm doing. So that's the cool things we love about these color cards, and that's why we're making a big deal every Saturday about these. These are wonderful ways to bust your stash, match things you already have that you may not have thought about in your stash, and be able to finish that project, you know, because some call for 5, 6, 7 colors, whatever you want to, you know. And how do you do that? Well, then if you think about here, actually this gives me right now 15 options that I can bring together, and they will all work. So you think about, I'm showing you 5 fabrics, but it gives you 15 options that you could just match across, and those will all work together, which is exciting for me because, you know, sometimes, I mean, not everybody has the rainbow spice and tanzanite in their thing. Well, if they got something close in this color range now, let me get a little closer so you can see that little color range there. You can actually bring that in. It doesn't have to be the exact color that's on the front, right, that we matched here. So that's the thing that makes it really, really exciting. And that's why we're showing these and making a big deal out of them on a Saturday, because it will make your life much, much better. Wonderful working with these things, and we love dealing with, let's see, hopefully it still works. Hopefully I'm still on. The black background, yeah. Yeah, I'll let you know, Kelly. I'll let you know and stuff like this. For some reason, my mouse stopped working. Go figure, right? That doesn't happen on live shows. Nothing like that happens. But anyways, I can keep going. So one thing that I said, ooh, I'm going to really have some fun today, because Jennifer's been away at a retreat, getting her mindset for coming 2025, building things. That's why you've been seeing me a lot here recently. She's gotten away. She's been really developing and planning out 2025 to bring great things to you. So I thought, well, let's have fun. She's coming back tomorrow, and so I'm going to have a little fun with this. So what I did is everybody here, you know, we've gotten into being scrappy, right, too, as well. We have a whole scrap area, and we talk about scrappy, you know, people doing scrappy quilting, be able to get that last little part. And I know people online really can't take advantage of that scrap portion of our store that we did. Well, we made a way that you can take advantage of it. And what I'm doing is I'm doing a little mystery scrap bag. So you get a pound of scraps that are actually really good. And we're not talking about just solids. There's actually things in there, but it's a mystery one. It's got all different kinds. You don't know what you're going to get, but a pound of scraps for $7. Really cool way of you getting some scraps, getting some things to actually be able to put into your system, be able to put in your colors. It's not all one thing. I know there's a bunch of colors across here, but I've put those in the live show, a link as well, that you can go. $7, you get a pound. I mean, that's a thick, I mean, that's all fabric, and it's 2 sets, right? 2 sets of nicely folded. I was impressed, the ladies in the shop, you know, nicely folded them and everything like that. So you know you're not going to get just a little scrap. You're getting a big old chunk of scraps. 2 sets, $7. So that's my Mr. Threaded Line special for this live show. So go on, get you some scraps, get those things going. We're sending out now. I can't tell you what you're going to get. It's going to be a surprise, but what excitement, huh? You get some good scraps. I mean, I can't even kind of get through there. I see some bright colors, I see some darker colors. And I can definitely tell you this one, to give you an idea, see that's a moon. So you can probably guess what it is, but what I'm getting at is you're not looking at, fabrics that are something we got off the side of the road or something like that. This is actually scraps from our bolts that we had in store. So if you've liked our fabric, I don't know if you've just bought fabric from us or liked it. These are going to be fabrics that you've seen or heard of or seen on a live show or that you can see in the store behind us, for all I know. But we wanted to kind of give you a little fun, have a little fun with it, and jump on it. So those that are on Instagram, you can go to our link pop under our username, our profile, and go to that live show area. And those that are on Facebook, YouTube, in our groups and stuff like that can go to the links I provided on the right hand side here in the comments. But we wanted everybody to have a little fun with this. We've talked about color matching. Well, here's the chance. You could take one of those cards, get a couple scrap bags for not very much, figure out the colors you need, and put things together, give you that feel for whatever season, whatever motion, whatever feeling you're doing, and really be able to put that together. So, okay, with that, that's all I have this morning. I hope everybody has a wonderful, wonderful rest of your weekend. I'm going to open the shop, so if you're coming to see me today, I will say hello, and that I hope you have a good rest of your weekend, and I will see you later. Y'all have a good rest of your day. Bye.